Welcome to the Entercom Spotlight Celebration. Here to host the evening and to shine the spotlight on a group of amazing people and organizations is the multi-talented Rashad Jennings, best-selling author, former NFL great, and Dancing with the Stars champion, and Aaron Robinson, host, producer, and digital creator.
"2020 has been a year like no other, but through it all, it was a year to provide inspiration in action."
Tonight, we will introduce to you a variety of people and organizations doing important, meaningful, and essential work. From those revving up during the pandemic to the small and mighty charities working tirelessly for those affected by breast cancer, to the unique organizations serving those who serve us every day, the first responders, the military, and of course, the veterans.
We will share the stories of those driven to make a difference. From Atlanta to Chicago, Cleveland to Dallas, from Detroit to Kansas City, New York to Philly, and our nation's capital. Get ready to get inspired. Let's start by shining the spotlight on those who keep our cities moving forward when things slow down for us all. It is inspiring to see the vast variety of companies and organizations who never missed a beat. From sheet metal workers to roofers to water companies to those moving people, and to those who care for and protect and shelter animals until they are ready for their forever homes. To those feeding so many in so many ways. We showcase those pivoting their businesses to produce PPE and celebrate those who keep our factories and businesses safe and clean. We meet those who climb roofs, renovate, and paint homes. Those who keep us cool and warm as we all adjust to our new lives at home. We even take a closer look inside of football great Jalen Smith's incredible efforts to bring opportunity to minority-owned businesses. And I'm certain you will feel proud of those who have kept our cities moving forward.
I'm Keith A. Lewis Jr. I've been giving back to these streets since '04.
Really took a real team effort. We fed over 130,000 meals this summer to 225 families daily. Boy, it's been so tough through this pandemic, man. We've been cranking them vans out. Like, we got 13,000 miles on those vans in 3 months dropping off food.
We need people to understand the importance of each other. People have to understand it's unity. We activated Unity Week ATL because we're pushing Atlanta forward.
My name is Kendall Ross, and I'm the Business Development Manager for Protect Security. We feel that it's really critical that we understand what the diversity filters are and what drives our clients' cultural footprint in the markets they do business in.
My name's Kirk Bratley, and what that does, it builds a personal relationship. There's a trust that is built over time between our officers and the communities.
My name is Bernard Parks Jr., and I am the CEO of Tommy Run. I think the foundation of Tommy Run is pay attention to the community first. If you take care of the community will take care of you. I have a couple of things that I think is great pride for me. One is to be able to give people jobs. The other is for people to see people like myself in the technology space. We're proud to be moving people forward.
My name is Gina Bucci, and I work for MOSLEY Companies. MOSLEY has over 10,000 essential workers. We realized we had a great responsibility to our employees and customers. At the height of everything that was going on, we were delivering to first responders and felt a great pride in being able to do that. As a company, we have donated in grant money to the local Boys and Girls Clubs hundreds of thousands of dollars because they're looking for every dollar that they can to provide the programs that they do for the kids, which are great.
My name is Jerry McDonough. I'm the Vice President of Operations at PETRO Home Services. I think the hard work, desire, and ability to innovate and the dedication of our people is the biggest thing that separates us. We've been on board with the city helping to make the air cleaner. I think that that's a big responsibility that we have in the greatest city in the world.
I am Sheena Wright, President and CEO of United Way of New York City. No matter who you are, at some point in your life, you need to ask for help. There's so many more people going toward the emergency food programs or cash assistance to pay their rent and things like that. And so we really are a backbone and a network of poverty-fighting organizations in this city. We know the problems are too big for any one organization to solve, and that's what the United Way is about. How do we unite and combine our efforts and really help people when they're most in need? We are proud to be moving our neighborhoods forward.
Hi, I'm Kevin Nolan, President and CEO of Nolan Painting. Being dependable was really the first thing I discovered when I started my business. My employees get a chance to give back, and they can take ownership in that.
Hi, I'm Gary Volpe of Volpe Enterprises. Back in the 80s, Ford had a commercial, and it was quality is job one. I thought, wow, that's fantastic. If you put quality and honesty together, it builds integrity.
My name is Mariana. I work for TRIDENT Mortgage. I'm a business analyst. I'm originally from Brazil, and now I'm a new American citizen. We are helping the Latino community by doing some workshops in Spanish, teaching them how to properly use their credit and just empower them to have this knowledge. It makes me very happy to see where it came from and where I am, and I hope that this can inspire other people in all communities. TRIDENT Mortgage is proud to help power Philadelphia forward.
I'm Dan Updegrove. I'm the admissions manager of the Kansas City Zoo. When people came back to the zoo, they felt glad to be doing something that's outside of their homes, back to normalcy. It was just a great experience. Our message to the kids is that when you care about the animals, you care about the environment too. Our end goal really is to help kids to develop empathy and compassion for animals, because if they can appreciate animals, then they can appreciate other people too, and that's something really positive in their lives.
My name is Casey Vaught at Wayside Waves. It was always about helping the humans and the pets come together, finding a loving home so that the rest of their life would be wonderful, and how that really correlates to how we can help each other and help other humans as well. Wayside Waves not only acknowledged in 1944, but to this day, how important the bond between humans and animals is.
My name is Jay Lind. I'm the Sheet Metal Workers Local Union Number 2 Financial Secretary Treasurer. If you drive around in Kansas City, you see work that's been done by sheet metal workers, and you may not even know it. If you walk into a kitchen in a restaurant, those counters are all made by sheet metal workers. Donating to organizations, supporting local charities, giving back to our community, that is a service that we provide.
The most important things that we do are right here at home.
My name is Ron Bonacci, and I am Vice President of Advertising, Marketing, and Public Relations for the Wise Markets Company.
Adapting to COVID-19 really made us rethink on how we were going to take care of our associates and how they took care of the communities. We came up with a plan that at the end of the school season next year, we're going to give $500,000 away to support our schools. It makes me so proud to be part of this company. I believe it's going to be around for another 100+ years.
My name is Bob Chapman, co-founder of Dimensions Sciences. Dimension Sciences addresses the inclusion of minorities in science by fostering higher education and innovative research, providing financial support for scholarships. We also provide mentoring from some of the world's brightest minds. Every young person is a building block for our country's future. What drives me most is the thought that one of these young researchers will discover the next cure, the next great technology platform.
My name is David Boyle, and I'm the president and CEO of Burke & Herbert Bank. We step out of our doors every day, walk through our community, and we try to find ways to make the community better. At the beginning of the pandemic crisis, the federal government came out with the Paycheck Protection Program for smaller businesses. This group at this bank rallied together, pulling an all-nighter. We impacted 10,000 jobs. That was, to me, a real sense of pride. The efforts of the bank and the people here literally saved their businesses, and our customers' responses were really cool. That's the connectivity we have with our customers. It's a real joy to see. Burke & Herbert Bank is proud to do our part to move the DMV forward.
My name is Sean Garrett, and I'm the president and CEO of United Way of Metro Chicago. I'm inspired by communities across our region. When COVID hit, it became clear to all involved that the ability to connect online is one of the great divides that we see across our region. Not only are children having remote learning, but everything we do today is taking place online. Because of Chicago Connected and our partnership, 100,000 students are now eligible for free digital access for the next 4 years. Chicago is a community of neighborhoods. We know, based on data, that you can predict someone's outcomes based on the zip code that they were born into. If we're going to change those outcomes, you have to work with community to change the neighborhood itself. If all of us do a little bit, the community as a whole will benefit greatly.
I'm Steve Kennett. I'm the owner of Phoenix Industrial Cleaning. It's a tremendous responsibility to provide safe, quality areas for people to work. It helps these companies execute and maintain the quality of service that they can so they can deliver their products to grocery stores and restaurants and quality food to your table every day. Especially during these times, we still need to eat, we still need to live our lives and consume the products and services around us. And if those companies can't execute and deliver those products and services, that impacts everyone in Chicago. We're proud to keep Chicago moving forward each and every day.
My name is Charlene Bush, and I am the marketing director for Two Men and a Truck. This company was founded on moving people forward. One of our core values is to treat your things the way that we would treat our own grandmothers. We want our customers to experience that feeling taken care of. When Mary Ellen Sheets, after her first year in business, had $1,000 left in profit after paying her bills, she cut 10 separate checks for $100 each to 10 different charities, and she gave it all away. That's something that's just in the DNA of what we do, that giving back started from the very, very beginning.
My name is Brian Holcomb. I'm the marketing coordinator for CGC Water Treatment Connecticut. We are a family business for 4 generations now, and really one of our missions is to improve the communities that we serve. Water touches a lot more in your life than a lot of people are aware of. It impacts your biggest investment, your homes, it impacts your family. We just want to make sure that wherever it comes in contact, that it's the best possible that it can be. We have a whole department that's involved in the community. Some of the management went off for a day and we were knee-deep in the Shiawassee River. Spent 8 hours pulling plastic and cans and old tires out of the river. Knowing that you're impacting people, you're improving lives, it does give you a little bit more satisfaction when you put your head on your pillow at the end of the night. We're proud to be moving our neighborhoods forward.
I'm Jalen Smith. The Minority Entrepreneurship Institute has 100% efforts of closing the economic and educational gap. Financial funding, mentorship, strategic execution planning. How can we help put these infrastructures in place for the minorities in the Black and brown community that have so many great ideas, but they lack the access?
Our mission is to close that economic and educational gap. Since we are an impact investing fund, for us, it really does come down to not only a business opportunity, but a social impact as well.
MEI is proud to close the economic and educational gap for minority entrepreneurs.
My name's Corey Stone. I'm president and owner of Ultimate Choice Roofing and Remodeling. We take pride in battling for our clients so they can get their house put back the way it was before the storm damage or flood. I just feel like it's a blessing to wake up every day and be successful at this, to wake up and help others. It's the American dream.
My name is Terry J. Ewell. I am the Executive Director of Shoes and Clothes for Kids. We have always believed new shoes and new clothing is critically important. Data shows that kids who get our services improve their attendance by 25% in the month following. It gets them back into the school, where the schools now are more equipped to help kids who need food, housing. It's a little bit of a carrot, but it's helped impact more kids. I have often loaded up my Ford Edge and taken it out to the east side, the west side of Cleveland so that I can drop things off. Teachers tell us you can see the change in the kids. Those are the things that keep our staff, our board, and our volunteers moving forward.
My name is Justin Bloyd, and I'm the president and founder of RB Sigma. RB Sigma is adapted out of necessity. I was inspired by my grandfather, who was a Marine in World War II. He was bringing life-saving tools to the troops at that time. That courage, work ethic, and drive led me down the path to realize that in the pandemic, it's my role and my company's role to supply as many PPEs as possible to people that need them. My grandfather's generation didn't quit. We're not quitting now. When the state was put on shutdown, we were ramping up. When people were told to stay home, we were driving to work. Since the pandemic started, we've shipped now over 27 million PPEs. And our team was so proud because they were making them right here in Cleveland on our own machines. We've got one of the best teams making these products that I could ever hope for. We're proud to be moving people forward.
Jalen Smith, the Minority Entrepreneurship Institute, has 100% efforts of closing the economic and educational gap. Financial funding, mentorship, strategic execution planning. How can we help put these infrastructures in place for the minorities in the Black and brown community that have so many great ideas, but they lack the access?
Our mission is to close that economic and educational gap. Since we are an impact investing fund, for us, it really does come down to not only a business opportunity, but a social impact as well.
MEI is proud to close the economic and educational gap for minority entrepreneurs.
My name's Corey Stone. I'm president and owner of Ultimate Choice Roofing and Remodeling. We take pride in battling for our clients so they can get their house put back the way it was before the storm damage or flood. I just feel like it's a blessing to wake up every day and be successful at this, to wake up and help others. It's the American dream.
Now we turn to showcase some of the most unique and effective organizations bringing awareness and action to those affected by breast cancer. These organizations began and continue to operate from an unwavering, inspirational, and very personal connection. We showcase charitable organizations born from young women's experiences with their own breast cancer diagnosis, and one born from a soldier's vision of her mother while on the battlefield. And another organization inspired by the loss of a dear, dear friend. And we say thank you to a New York City law firm that has made it their life's work to support survivors every single day. We'll see art and artistry. We'll see how music helps to support and heal. We find designers creating cancer-friendly clothing and provide places where they can come to help them through everything that life has thrown at them. We'll see lemons becoming lemonade.
My name is Jill Swanson. I am the founder of Lemons of Love. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2014, and I took the lemons that life handed me and made lemonade, and that became Lemons of Love. We've shared about 16,000 care packages. They've gone to all 50 states. I was able to have the ability to turn this into something bigger than myself and bigger than my own treatment. That drives me every day.
I'm Dr. Sandy Goldberg, co-founder and CEO of a Silver Lining Foundation. A Silver Lining Foundation powers the women of Chicago forward by giving them a voice and providing them with advocacy to access cost-free breast health testing. People shouldn't feel that they're alone. We're supposed to help other people. That's what we're supposed to do. We are proud to power the women of Chicago forward.
My name is Laura McCormick, and I'm proud to drive patients to life-saving chemo appointments. There are people in every community where transportation becomes a roadblock to treatment. Even if they have family and friends that help, quite often there are so many appointments that they find themselves unable to find a ride now and again. One of the few requirements is to have a dependable vehicle, and getting into my Ford Edge to drive those patients to their treatments, I know it can take a little bit of the stress off of them.
I'm Linda.
And I'm Bob Carey, founder and co-founder of the Tutu Project.
I would recommend to Bob, it's like, why don't you go out on the road for a couple of days and take pictures with your tutu? And that's sort of the way we managed my cancer diagnosis. I said, this seems like a really good project. We need to go somewhere with this. And he said, what if we create a book? We said, wouldn't it be great if we could donate the proceeds from this book to help ease the burden of a breast cancer diagnosis?
My name is Michael Barish. I'm managing attorney of Barish & McGarry. For the last 30 years, I've been representing New York City firefighters and police officers. Breast cancer is by far the third cancer we're seeing in the 9/11 community. Men can get breast cancer too. Early detection is the key, and to have someone like me be their resource to find doctors, to find other lawyers to help them, I am so lucky to have found a career where I can help so many people. We are proud to be moving New York forward.
My name is Terry Wilson Gray. I'm the Executive Director of the Bridge Breast Network. The Bridge Breast Network started to provide uninsured and underinsured individuals with access to breast health and breast cancer services.
Hi, my name is Sheila Taylor Clark. We have to think about the women that don't have the resources. Think about having that life and death situation and no way to get out of that. That is where the bridge comes in.
We're building a future for generations to come.
Hi, I'm April Samuels, a drummer out of Dallas, Texas. The road to finding your life's purpose is often filled with many detours. In 2010, I was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. I combined my passion for drumming with my passion for fighting breast cancer and came up with the slogan, Breast Cancer Can Stick It. It became a nonprofit raising over $300,000 in funds for mammograms, research and trials, and for financial assistance for breast cancer treatment. Breast Cancer Can Stick It and our 100% volunteer crew is proud to do our part to help save lives.
My name is John Clark. I am the manager of the Transplant Information Center at the Gift of Life Donor Program. Many people probably don't know that one tissue donor can potentially enhance the lives of up to 75 people. Now, this includes skin that can be used in post-mastectomy breast reconstruction, helping to reduce the impact of mastectomies for breast cancer survivors. I encourage everyone to sign up to be a donor and share this decision with your family and friends and provide these life-enhancing gifts to all those waiting in our area and throughout the country.
My name is Michelle Sproles, and I am the owner and CEO of The Pink Line.
The pink line works to provide quality hair extensions and wigs. We actually gift these wigs to breast cancer survivors and to use the beauty industry as a tool to empower and educate minority women. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and going through that process and feeling like yourself is important. So just to be able to gift these wigs, it definitely is rewarding and felt good. We are proud to be moving Philadelphia forward.
I am Dr. Regina Hampton, the medical director and co-founder for Breast Care for Washington. What drives me is the goal of trying to decrease the mortality rates for breast cancer in African American women by providing access to screening mammography. I want to be out there every day making a difference, and if we can save just one more life, then I'm doing the right thing. I'm in the place where I need to be.
My name is Lisa Sims Booth. I'm the Executive Director at Smith Center for Healing and the Arts.
What we offer complements what you're going through with your medical team. Healing from the inside, like really dealing with your emotional, spiritual sort of issues, and art puts you in a different kind of place. When you're doing creative things, you experience things differently. It just shows the power of music and the arts, and it really is the heart of what we do.
We are proud to move cancer patients in America forward.
I'm Katie Walton. I'm Dana McJenkin. I'm Keely Simpson with Join the Flock. Join the Flock works tirelessly to bring joy and financial relief through mortgage payments to families impacted by cancer.
We want to know about the people who are lifting up their communities and the rocks of their families. We want to help those people.
One of our awards is a mother of two. When I read the letter, I cried. She was a pillar of support in her community and just a ray of light to everyone she knew.
The tagline for Join the Flock is "Cancer hits home with everyone, and it impacts everyone in some way."
My name is Anissa Palmer, founder and executive director of I Will Survive. My amazing mother was 38 years young and she was diagnosed with breast cancer. I joined the military at age 21 and it was my second tour in Iraq. I saw a mirage of my mother in the distance. At that moment, I knew that I was not going to retire in the military and immediately started I Will Survive. When we first started our programs, we knew the need was first economic support, so that no one fighting this disease has to endure choosing food over medical expenses. We want to make sure that the basic necessity to survive is taken care of so that you can focus on surviving. I Will Survive is proud to move Atlanta forward.
I'm Dr. Linda Harrison, one of the radiologists here at Diagnostic Imaging Centers. The best defense against breast cancer is early detection. What drives us is the desire to break down barriers to access to screening mammography. We do things a little bit differently. We actually give women their results while they're in our clinics, and we treat our patients just exactly like we would want to be treated.
My name is Sharon Butler Payne, and I'm the founder and executive director of Bra Couture KC. To make sure that uninsured women can manage their breast cancer with some degree of grace. That's the driving force behind Bra Couture KC. We put a call out, we choose the top designs, and our focus in doing that is, this is all about you, Miss Model.
I'm Siobhan McLaughlin-Leslie, Executive Director for Gilda's Club, Kansas City. The vision of Gilda's Club is so that no one faces cancer alone. Our program specialists can create a roadmap for the family to navigate their cancer journey to ensure that all people impacted by cancer are empowered by knowledge, strengthened by action, and are sustained by community. Gilda's Club Kansas City is proud to power cancer survivors and their families to move forward.
My name is Susanna Selnick. I am the co-executive director of the JD Breast Cancer Foundation. Everyone cares so tremendously about the individuals we serve. We're all Northeast Ohioans, so I think we all just feel like we're supporting our own, we're helping our own. The JD Breast Cancer Foundation this year is part of Breast Fest Cleveland, and it is featuring local musicians giving virtual concerts throughout the month of October, and all of those proceeds will benefit the foundation and go back out to the people that we serve.
My name is Michelle Serenian. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of The Gathering Place. The Gathering Place started a little over 20 years ago. It was founded by a social worker named Eileen Safran, who saw the need for additional services for people on their cancer journey. We have served over 40,000 individuals. All of our programs are free of charge. We are proud to move Cleveland forward.
I'm Karen McDonald. I'm the founder and designer of Wrapped in Love. Wrapped in Love was inspired by my mom. I made her a wrap during her illness, and I saw the difference that it made in her overall self-esteem. I get my inspiration from the cancer patients and survivors as they share their needs for comfortable and stylish headwear for hair loss or chemo-port accessible clothing. There's been a number of patients and caregivers that have contacted me to say that it made such a difference both on the inside and on the out.
I'm Dr. Pamela Benitez, the co-founder and acting president of Shades of Pink Foundation. Shades of Pink Foundation works tirelessly every day to make a difference in our community. We want you to have the best cancer care you can have, and we don't want your financial crisis to intervene in that journey. Our major event is a walk called A Wild Time at the Detroit Zoo. There are golf outings. I know that what we're doing makes all the difference in the world. Shades of Pink Foundation is proud to move Detroit forward.
Now for the final spotlight of the evening, we turn to those companies and organizations who have made a deep commitment to our nation's first responders in the military.
Companies who understand that veterans are an essential part of their workforce and success. Organizations providing vital services to treat, coach, train, and support those who have and continue to serve our country.
A special shout out to a football brother of mine, Hayden Hurst, for sharing the Hayden Hurst Family Foundation story.
Born out of experience and sometimes pain, these organizations move us forward every single day.
I am Lorna Mae DeVera. I am a retired lieutenant in the U.S. Navy. There's so much anxiety with folks in uniform that are transitioning. One of the focus of Charlie Mike is to provide positive, uplifting stories on how each member did it. I'm so open and so vocal about approaching counseling and getting that professional help. But to know that my friends are like, I'll consider it. I mean, that's huge. I am going to motivate and inspire and mentor to drive forward, to pay my respects to everybody that invested in me.
My name is Gina Harrow. I'm the executive director of the Yellow Ribbon Fund. My husband was severely injured in 2012, a Special Forces team leader. He stepped on an IED. Unfortunately, did lose both his legs above the knee, but we were really lucky. At the time, our son was only 1 year old, so he still has daddy. Yellow Ribbon Fund will be there to provide the housing and transportation. We are the mission. We have lived it, we have experienced it, and we want to give back to our community during their time of need.
My name is Mark Stamakin, and I co-own National Appliance Warehouse. I was a senior airman with the United States Air Force. What drives me every day is a commitment to excellence. We strive for perfection. We have first responders and military people in all facets of our operation, including sales and delivery. Our staff members are considered an extension of our family, and we understand that the sacrifice and commitment that they've made to our community and our country requires us to go above and beyond.
My name is Ryan Mannion. I am the president of the Travis Mannion Foundation. We wanted to make sure that we were able to carry forth his legacy in a way that properly honored him. We are there to give veterans opportunities to be engaged in their communities, to get out there and to showcase the civic assets that they are. At the end of the day, our veterans are looking for opportunities to feel a part of something bigger than themselves again.
My name is Maria Rosengarten, Vice President of Rosengarten Construction. Rosengarten Construction is proud to support the veterans of Philly every day and be a part of an organization that promotes loyalty, integrity, honesty, transparency with their customers. Be able to work with the Gold Star recipient and their family. It was an honor to give her a roof. We are proud to move Philly forward.
Hi, my name is Scott Christie. I'm the president here at CMAC Transportation. We're a veteran-owned company built on automotive. Being right here in the Motor City, that's kind of what gets instilled at an early age. Everything moves on a truck. Everything we get, that's what we do. We move truck parts.
Hi, my name is Heather DePaul. I'm the controller at CMAC Transportation. What drives me is knowing that I get to come to work every day with my dad and my brother and help support veteran families in our community.
I'm Dave Christie. I'm the CEO of CMAC Transportation. CMAC Transportation is proud to support the military veterans by hiring as many veterans as we can. We have mentorships, PTSD classes, and making sure our veterans are healthy and safe.
I'm Dave Woodruff, co-founder of the Bob Woodruff Foundation. The mission of the Bob Woodruff Foundation is to find, fund, and shape the most innovative programs to help our veterans, service members, and their families thrive. As an example, this year, we've had over 7 grant cycles because of the pandemic and trying to get real assistance to people immediately. You know, what drives me every day is the notion that our veterans have earned our support, and that need is growing, and we have to answer that call every single day.
My name's Tom Middlebrun. I'm the Executive Director of the National Electrical Contractors Association here in southeastern Michigan. 85 to 90% of the training is on-the-job training, so those apprentices are working full-time. It's a full-time job. Currently, we have 42 apprentices that are veterans. Many of our veterans come to us with technical knowledge from what they learned while they were in the service. NECA and our partners at the IBEW are proud to move Michigan forward.
My name is Eli Williamson. Leave No Veteran Behind was co-founded with the idea that if you can invest in veterans through employment and education, those veterans can come back and build better and more resilient communities. Over the last 10 years, Leave No Veteran Behind has provided close to $10 million in transitional wages. Veterans are not charities. Veterans are strategic investments. And when you invest in veterans, they're able to come back and build opportunities for other people who live in their communities. And that's what drives me.
I'm Dr. Tyler Cohn, and I work at Loyola Medicine. Loyola Medicine is committed to serving our community, including some of our underserved and vulnerable populations. Our veterans are an integral part of our community and are frequently underappreciated and often in medicine underserved. His ability to care for these patients who have given so much for others and often risk their own well-being is truly remarkable and one of the privileges that I don't take for granted.
My name is Dan DeGrace. I am the director of the Rosecrans Florian program within Rosecrans Health Network. Most of us in the uniformed services got there to protect other people, whether or not you're a nurse, a paramedic, a firefighter, a police officer, a veteran. Our work has an effect on us physically, mentally, and emotionally. At Rosecrans, we try to build on that toughness to bring people back so that they can have a good quality of life. What drives me every day is saving lives and being a part of the hope and inspiration to recover and maintain recovery. We are proud to move America forward.
My name is Sergeant Dre Popoff, founder of Veterans Rebuilding Life. 100% of everything that's donated to our organization directly supports the mission. Most of our members are actually veterans that we had once helped. A combat Marine that served 2 tours of duty. We secured his healthcare benefits from the VA. He started seeing treatment and was in a much better place in his life. He actually wanted to give back and started his own automotive program that got recognized by the government as an Institute of Learning.
Hi, my name is Corporal Bill Valelli. It doesn't matter if I met you once or I met you 1,000 times or you're a brand new service member, you're my family, and I'm here for you 1,000%.
I think a good example of that would be a combat Marine that served 2 tours of duty. We secured his healthcare benefits from the VA. He actually wanted to give back and started his own automotive program that got recognized by the government as an Institute of Learning.
My name is Jillian Crane. I am president of the First Responders Children's Foundation. We look at the first responder as not just the individual, but as a family. We offered scholarships to those children, health grants. What drives me every day is knowing that we are really making a difference for the people who sacrifice their lives for us every day.
My name is David Winters, and I'm proud to serve as the president of the Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund. Traumatic brain injury is a huge challenge faced by American military personnel, so we're building a series of treatment centers at military bases around the country. The different modes of care are all located under one roof: neurology, psychiatry, work therapy, art therapy, or music therapy, all designed to help the brain heal from this injury it suffered. The Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund is proud to move America forward.
I am Sherry Ems, Executive Director of USO Northern Ohio. The mission of the USO is to keep America's military service members connected to family, home, and country throughout their service to the nation. In March, we had to shut down many of our lounges across the world. Shortly thereafter, the National Guard was activated to respond to the pandemic. And we went into action as well and started delivering meals as a way to build their morale and let them know that there's grateful people out there supporting them as they're actually supporting our fellow Ohioans.
I'm Cameron Mosley. I'm the Executive Director of the Safety Forces Support Center. Our mission is to use our very special understanding of the safety forces to provide mental health counseling, peer support education, and emotional and spiritual assistance to these officers and their families. All of our services are provided free of charge. First responders have put it on the line for all of us, and that takes a huge mental and emotional toll on anybody. And so the very least that we can do is help to bind the wounds that no one sees and to help them learn how to avoid them going forward.
My name is Tanya Oxendine, Command Sergeant Major retired U.S. Army. The concept that MVP has, professional athletes and combat veterans, bringing those groups together for one common mission, and that's just to heal and talk about our transition. The 2 main things that we do here at MVP is physical fitness, and the other part that's great is the peer-to-peer support. But I tell you what, the magic happens in our huddles. A group of combat veterans and former athletes just coming together, sharing our stories and sharing our struggles and also our victories.
I'm Hayden Hurst.
I'm Kathy Hurst, and I'm the Vice President of the Hayden Hurst Family Foundation.
Mental health is a topic that hits very close to home for the Hurst family.
Having an impact on other people's lives and help these veterans feel comfortable with being who they are.
And even in my story, when I tell it, there's people that reach out and they go, hey, this really resonated with me. You know, my sister went through this, my father went through this.
We have to provide the tools in their tool bag to help people understand how to overcome and say, I can get through today, tomorrow's going to be a better day.
I'm Blake Top Dog Rashad, one of the founders of the Top Dog Canine Foundation. The primary mission is to save veteran lives and to show them that there's life after combat. We deal with each one of them one by one. The biggest thing is getting them out so that they can experience life and do some of the things that the rest of us take for granted. Then we start the training. We have to make sure that they bond and the dog fits the veteran. This is part of my healing and my existence. Top Dog Canine Foundation is proud to move America forward.
My name is Scott Hamilton, and I'm Vice President, Sales and Marketing at Lawn Smith Roofing. We are looking for people to nominate veterans that they know are in need and frankly are too proud to ask.
I'm Sean Michael, President of Lawn Smith Roofing. This November, we're actually celebrating our 20th install for U.S. Navy veteran, and so we're excited to be able to really honor him the best we can for his service.
You can get anything you want in life as long as you help enough other people get what they want. That's who we are.
I'm Randy Willard with Willard Heating and Air Conditioning. Willard Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to support our military and our veterans. Last year we went out and did a presentation at one of the retirement communities, and we actually handed out some awards to some of the veterans there. It was just so neat to watch their face when you come out and you give them that little award and hand it out. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, giving back.
I'm Stephanie Richmond, founder of Stand Beside Them. 70% of all veterans have a very difficult time transitioning back to civilian life. These issues could be helped and addressed with good professional coaching. Having a dedicated, objective, non-judgmental coach by your side during transition could make all the difference to a military veteran. When they serve our country so courageously, I want to be the same to them. It's an honor for us to serve them. Stand Beside Them is proud to move Dallas veterans forward.
My name is Jason Kander. I'm the president of Veterans Community Project. Our goal is to serve every veteran, prevent every veteran from falling through the cracks, and to eradicate street homelessness among veterans in the United States of America. We can build a village of tiny houses that allows them to have a door that locks, transitions them into a permanent living situation, and replicates the environment they were in when they were in base housing, recreating the last time they were in a stable and successful situation. Kansas City is really the only city in the country that has eradicated street homelessness among veterans. I'm driven by the idea that I get to help Americans who serve their country get home safely.
It's Terry Franz. I am the founder of Cars for Heroes. We're going to provide transportation to veterans, active duty military, first responders, and or their families that are unable to obtain it on their own. 300 of them a year now, so it went a long ways from 6 that first year. Our mission is to make sure that we can make people's lives a little bit easier. That's what drives us.
My name is John A. Davenport. I am a retired captain in the United States Navy. After I first retired, I stayed in Washington, D.C. One of my very happy jobs was being Navy liaison to the United States Senate. We've been involved with veterans organizations. Where I live, we have a Lake Ashton Veterans Association. I'm very proud of the things that we do. We're ready, able, and we're very proud to be Americans. And we're always proud to move America forward.
We have come to the end of the 2020 Entercom Spotlight Celebration, and we hope that you feel moved by these remarkable people who are truly there for others every day, using their minds, their skills, and their hearts to build proud communities.
Let us support these organizations by going to radio.com/spotlight 2020. Again, that's radio.com/spotlight 2020.
Now you can learn more about each and of course donate to any of these wonderful charities as well and support them during this very challenging year. Thanks to all of these companies, charities, and of course all the volunteers for doing what they do every day to move us all forward. True examples of people serving people.
We salute all of the people and organizations who work hard around the clock to build a proud community. Have a good night and stay safe.